Hello again, this is Toma Matushak in Dwan's Comp 401, giving you the short of the long on collections. Alright, let's start off with what are the types of collections. And we can start with the simplest one, which is the array. Probably already seen it before. Where all of the elements have to be the same type. Also, the length of the array is immutable. Once you make the array, you cannot change the length of it. All of the elements in the array are identified by their position in the array, also known as the index. Now, another type of collection is the indexed collection. And it's a lot like an array. It still holds all of the same type of object, and the difference is that its length can grow or shrink dynamically. And the elements of the index collection are identified also by their position, so also by their index. That's why it's called an indexed array. And most often this is a kind of class that you make yourself. There are some pre-made ones in some libraries, but mostly it's something that you make for yourself. Alright, so here's an example of an interface for an indexed collection. You see it has a method that adds elements. It has a method that gives you the size of the index collection, and it has a method to return the value of any given element at an index. So you give it the index and it'll give you the value. And the third kind of collection is a database. And a database is quite a bit different. So it has a flexible number of elements. It can grow or shrink. But here's the big difference, is that it, instead of identifying elements based on their position in the array, we find it based on a key. So we feed it a key. Here's an example. We feed it like text, we feed it strings, and it will give us back a related value, a value that's linked to the key. So the object editor convention for making this database, here it is. It's in Dwan's documentation. There's also a thing called an array list there, and it's basically an indexed collection. There's also something called a vector, which is a little bit of a fancier version of an array list, has more properties to it.